and welcome to Eating Well with Sonia L. This week we're making desserts featuring Philadelphia cream cheese. I'm going to be making a decadent layered chocolate and raspberry cheesecake mousse. Now there's a lot of steps in this dessert, so it's not something you can kind of put together really quickly, but the payoff is so good. We're going to be starting with a rich cream cheese crust. I'm going to be putting, it's pretty simple. It's a cup, 3/4 cup of flour in your food processor, 1/4 cup of sugar. Now you can add a little less and a little more depending on the amount of sugar you like in your desserts. I always usually cut my sugar in half for any recipes that I find in cookbooks. Okay, a pinch of salt, there, and 3/4 of a stick of butter, unsalted butter, and just throw that in there, and a 1/3 block of course, Philadelphia cream cheese. So, let's pop that all in. Now you just want to,
You're too loud.
sorry, my kids are in the background. It's been a long 2 weeks of sick kids, fevers, medicine, doctor visits. It's just been a long 2 weeks, so I'm trying to get them out of the kitchen and out of my hair, and they're watching cartoons in the background. Okay. So now you have your dough, and I have this pan. You can also use a springform pan, but I've decided to use this. It's just like a hollowed out 8-inch round pan. And I've put some parchment paper around. It's taken me about 3 tries to do it perfectly even. So just put that in there. And you put your dough right in here. Okay. So it's going to be sticky. That's okay. No worries. Press this in here. And just press it down to make a nice, even layered.
There's a cupcake.
What are you doing in here? Get out of here.
I want to help you.
You want to help me?
Yeah.
What? Sorry. Okay, so now we're ready to make our filling. It's going to be 2 blocks of cream cheese. I just used the regular. You can also use the light, maybe 1/1. So 2 of these. So your oven is preheated at 375 and your cheesecake is in the middle rack. And you're going to bake it for about 30 to 35 minutes until the edges are set and the middle is still kind of loose. Okay, so it's been about 35 minutes. Let's see how it looks. Ooh, perfect. It's got a nice golden color on top. Slight jiggle in the middle. And we'll just let that cool, just at room temperature. Probably for about 10 minutes. The key to a quick chocolate mousse is your whipped cream and just some melted semi-sweet chocolate. Now I've melted about 2 squares here, and you don't want it to be too hot because if it's too hot and the whipped cream's too cold, it'll just seize on you and you'll have chocolate chunks. So you want like a nice smooth chocolate mousse. It takes a bit of practice. So here's my whipped cream. All ready to go. And you just want to feel the temperature of your whipped cream and the temperature of your cream, and it's about the same. You're not supposed to see that. So your whipped cream's ready. And you just want to do this really, really quickly. So mix it, and it didn't seize. Now you have this beautiful chocolate mousse. going to whip this up a little more. There we go. So that's my quick chocolate mousse. Other recipes will have you put like egg whites and sugar, and I find this is so good. It tastes just the same, and it's really, really quick. Okay, so you have your cool cheesecake. Oh no. And you just want to layer that on. There you go. So if your cheesecake is not cooled completely, the whipped cream will kind of melt on you. So you want to have it in the fridge or at room temperature. Or if you're really stuck for time, just put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes. There you go. So you want to have your top layer really nice and smooth because that's what people are going to see, right? And there you go. Now don't worry about the edging because as soon as you take out this, you can remove the wrapping paper or the parchment paper and it's all set. So let's put this in the fridge for about 5 to 10 minutes and we'll get our decorations ready. Now the key to perfect chocolate curls is to put your baker's square in the microwave for about 30 seconds, just to smooth it out a little bit. And you want to use just a regular vegetable peeler, and there you go. You make these perfect logs. You can do them as thick or as thin as you like, just to vary your pressure. And that's it. Okay, and now you just want to slip it onto a cake stand. Just be a little bit careful. You don't want it to break. Same thing for a springform pan. You can just actually leave it on the bottom. But. All done. Doesn't that look delicious? And you want to decorate it with some fresh raspberries, just kind of right in the middle. There we go. Okay. And put your perfectly curled chocolate logs right on top. There you go. Just have a couple of the raspberries kind of sticking out. And there you have it, your decadent layered cheesecake mousse. Hope you enjoy it.